Thank you. There we go. We're gonna see how this works out. You said I was going to jail on my way to hell in a real, going to church on my way to hell in real life. Yeah, we all was. When I was a little kid, my grandpa passed. Yeah, heard my cry from the waters. He looked at me. Now I'm saying, listen here. Yeah, it is, Steph, and that's the problem. You know, people don't really want to understand God. They like church, and we don't do church over here. We want a relationship, and if we can't have that, well, I don't know. I ain't gonna say we. If I can't have that, I don't want nothing. I'm looking for some lotion. I should have did that before I came here, but I didn't. So I'll be going to get some of that shortly because this skin is dry, real dry. So I wanted to talk to y'all. So who was here for the sugar coated lesson? Good morning. Who, was anybody here for the sugar coated lesson? Anybody? 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 Good. 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 So if you all will oblige me, can y'all look up the word whitewashed for me? Can y'all look up the word whitewash for me and tell me what the definition early in the morning before you didn't even have your cereal? Tell me what it means. Somebody, anybody. I already know I'm gonna have to go make me some coffee too because I'm out and get some water because I've been up for some hours and hours and hours. Concealing unpleasant facts about something or someone or something. To gloss over and to cover up something, such as a record of criminal behavior. Concealing unpleasant facts about something. To attempt to conceal or cover up. Hmm. Hmm. So if you are able to put a note in your phone, on your iPad, or got your journal anywhere near you, to make something bad seem acceptable by hiding the truth. Ooh. A deliberate concealment of someone's mistakes or faults in order to clear their name. Relevance or impact. Amen, Rika. Ah, yeah. Uh-huh. I'm gonna just look. I'm gonna leave that one for the eyes to read. But yeah. So look. Oh, I know. I already know. It's a fact. I already know that was one of the definitions. I was just wondering who was gonna use it. Thought it was probably gonna be your other twin over there, Queen. But yeah, it was you. So with that, now the question I have for you: if you have a journal near you, or something to write with, or something to put in your device, I have a question for you to ask yourself. Are you ready? You ready? What things do I whitewash? What things do I whitewash? Good morning. Now that you know the definition is concealing something to make it look better or sound better or to make it not seem so bad, what is it? No, 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 not me. You're supposed to be asking yourself this question. You. What do you whitewash? What things do you whitewash? What things do you try to make not seem so bad? What things do you cover up or conceal so that a person doesn't know that it's really worse than what it is? This is a question I want you to ask. No, 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 no. I don't want you to answer it here. You no, 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 no. I don't want you to answer here. I just said write down the question. I don't want you to answer here because you should not already have the answer because this is something that you should have to think about today. And as you go through your day and people ask you questions, you think about the definition, write the definition down on top of that so that you can see what stuff you whitewash. It's a lot of whitewashed preaching as to why people think I do too much. As to why people feel like you don't have to go outside of the 66 because they have whitewashed the word. And this is why I say we are not we ain't serving the fluffy Jesus that they done sold y'all. The sugar coated Jesus that they done sold y'all. That's not the Jesus we serve. We serve a different one evidently. Because all of that you could live and do whatever and however that don't you don't gotta care. I mean, it just doesn't fit. Can we get the definition of whitewash one more time? Can y'all post those one more time for the people that just got in? What is the definition of whitewash? Hey, sugar. Good morning, everybody. Concealing unpleasant facts about someone or something to gloss over. So, let's do a board. Y'all want to do a board exercise? If y'all want to, I got to go get me a coffee real quick. I'm going to give me some whipped cream to put in my coffee. Non-dairy, though. Y'all want, okay, let's do a board exercise. Let me go make my coffee first and get some water. So y'all got a few minutes. Get your pen and paper out. Pen and paper, because you're going to need it. Because I want y'all to write down everything we get here. I just realized y'all just heard me make my coffee and all of that. So you're welcome for the ASMR this morning. I just realized I still got this damn thing on my head. Right. Gotta remember that. I think I'm just gonna leave it off and leave it close. Cause this is gonna be not a good thing. I'm just gonna put it here. Do it still like I got it sound like I got it on? Because I'm just pointing it towards me instead of having it on my body. It is good. Listen here. I'm just gonna leave that over there. Cause y'all be, I don't want to keep having to be reminded of that. Can y'all hear me good still? Okay, good. So I'm just gonna leave it right there. I got it propped up. Bet that works out. You gotta be able to be versatile. Sorry about last evening. Circle was tired, and I just went down to bed. I had been trying to go to sleep all day and couldn't. That's what I got for y'all. That's the ASMR of the day. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I had this on last night for an hour and I got right in my bed, so I put it right back on this morning. And nobody got to be watching nothing after no hour of wearing it. I'm about to wear it today, and then I'll put it in the and that's it. Cause I took it off and put it on the chair. Whatever. We just gonna leave it. And I ain't going nowhere. I need to leave the house. I went from my room to this room, and I didn't even go outside. I just came from my room to in here and back into my room. Just put it right back on the thing and did. So, oh, why y'all let me sit down? I'm supposed to be getting whiteboard. Come on, man. Do y'all part. You know what? We ain't even using the whiteboard because I probably got to clean it. So we're going to use one of these. We're going to use one of these in the lab. Because y'all send me such amazing stuff. I don't have to clean the whiteboard. We still got our little game up from 19 years ago. It's all kind of lessons on here. Let me not take this off then. Oh, CERCA. Look, we still got lessons on here, y'all. It's still lessons. Talk about character, exploitation, cultivation. That's cool. Okay. Now let me not take these off. I'm gonna leave those on. We still got Job's thing over here. That's cool. There we go. Okay. I think I did this the wrong way. Oh. Maybe this will work. Okay. It's not gonna be as sturdy, but all right. Oh, yeah, man. Do your part. Stay steady. I might have to turn it the other way. We'll see. Anyway, all right. It's a little crooked, but it'll do. Flip chart. Yes. See, y'all bought me all these markers. I got flip chart and dry erase, and if I use the one, if I use the flip chart ones on my dry erase board, that's what be messing it up. I learned that. All right, is y'all ready? Everybody ready? Yeah. Is we ready? Y'all got your pen and paper? Okay. He said, girl, I did block his number. Y'all funny. Hilarious. All right. Let's go. So, I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all is ready. my handwriting sucks. It's okay. So, what are some things that you've whitewashed in your life? And if we know that whitewashing is making something not seem as bad as it really is, what have you whitewashed? What are some examples? Money. Ooh. Attitude. Y'all, if I don't spell it right, get over it. Your status. Ooh, toxic relationships. Toxic. Wait. Okay, so wait. Hold on. Hold on. Let's do this. So let's stop right there. Hold on. Stop. No more ideas real quick. What's an example of whitewashing money? Tell me an example of how you can whitewash money. How much? Stunt only. Okay. Okay, wait. Now wait. Now wait. Now wait. Overspending. Overspending. Okay, let's talk about it. Because think about your answers, y'all. Okay. Here, hold on. So let's say your husband and wife have done a budget or whatever, and one of the people, right, spent more money than they were supposed to, or they've been spending money that they did not tell their spouse about, right? And so then when the spouse finds out about it, how would you whitewash that situation? How would you how would you try to make them feel like it was not as bad as, I mean, is that what you do? You tell them they're over. Like, what do you do if you get caught whitewashing what you did with money? You gaslight. Ooh. Okay. What y'all got? Buying and hiding shoes, but I'm overreacting. Oh. Wait a minute. What you mean? Downplaying the spending. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Okay. You say you didn't spend that much, so you lie. Lie about the amount spent. Ooh. Okay. That's supposed to be a P. It's fine. Y'all know my handwriting is horrible. We're getting over it. Okay. Rationalizing. It was on sale. Ooh. Definitely rationalizing. You stepping on my toes now. It was on sale. I got it at the Goodwill. Okay. I used to hide packages and did. But he spent money too. But at least I was buying stuff that was good for the house. I being asked him, can we buy it? And then he be on some other stuff. Okay. Let's okay, so we're gonna skip over these two. How do you whitewash toxic relationships? Husband went in shopping spree on his and hid it in the closet. And do we've been doing it, girl. They just started doing it. They just started. Well, they used to be hiding tools and stuff. Saying it's healthy and good. Ooh. Ah. Okay. He or she loves me. Ooh, rationalizing here too, right? He or she loves me. Make excuses for their behavior. All right. Let's spell that right. Yep. Make sure. All right. What else y'all got? He's going to change his attitude. Right. What else we got over here? Let me see. They're going to change. They will change. Staying when you know you should leave. Okay. But how is that whitewashing the relationship? Lying by omission. Right. Omitting things. You don't tell the truth about everything. Oh, it's one M. Thanks. Yeah, y'all know it. We got it going. It'll be all right. Telling everyone everything is good, right? We got that up there saying everything is healthy and good. Stay for the kids. I was waiting on that one. Stay for the kids. Or finances. We have too much property together. Things, properties, whatever. Okay. So now that we got the gist of things that are whitewashed, let's flip another page here because I'm not going to be getting all the way down there. Give me some examples of whitewashed word. Accepting things that you shouldn't accept. I'm gonna put that on there next. Give me some examples of whitewashed word. No. I mean biblical. How have pastors whitewashed the word, y'all? The word of God. Prosperity gospel. Not talking about hell. Everybody go to heaven. What else we got? Changing scripture to suit their narrative. I'm just gonna write changing the word. Okay. God is fluffy. Saying a word is a metaphor. Ooh. Uh, they say it's like parables, right? And not real. Oh, it was something else I just saw. God is fluffy. He's fluffy. Spiritual warfare is just your actions and they don't believe in it. Okay, so they say spiritual warfare is not real. What else we got? Hold on, y'all. Oh, not to go outside of the 66. Girl, put some space in between these words. What about if you go to church, you're going to heaven? What about that one? Y'all don't think that's the most prevalent one of all. As long as you go to church, you're going to go to heaven. What about that one? Y'all don't think that's the biggest whitewash of them all? Long as you get up and be at church on Sunday, God knows your heart, and God knows your heart is a huge one. God knows your heart. Right? Ain't that what they say? Oh, God know my heart. Send money for a blessing. Well, I'm going to tell you, I don't know. That's not a whitewash, though. God says that. It's the way they use it, though. But that falls into because y'all send blessings here and y'all got blessed. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to put that because then people stop. I'm not even saying giving here. They just stop giving, period. We got to bless Israel. What you mean? Are you saying that's what they say? They twist giving. They do. We can say that. They manipulate giving. They do manipulate giving. Only ask your minister or preacher. Ooh! Not God. Only ask your minister or your pastor. Consult them and not God. Let's do. Ooh. Only ask a pastor. We'll put a leader because some folks, Okay. Okay. So that was quick because we normally go way in depth. But I just wanted to get y'all minds open to whitewashing. They educated and anointed, so you don't need to ask. Listen. So now that you know the meaning of whitewashed, when you answer people after y'all study this, do this study on yourself and see if you whitewash stuff, when people ask you, do you kind of smooth it over a little bit so it doesn't sound so bad because you don't want to offend them? You don't tell them what the word of God says because you don't want them to not come? Or even with your children, not telling them what they need to hear to prepare them for what could possibly happen, you're whitewashing life for them. Because it's not a reality that you're going to be there always. So you can't say, I'm always going to be here for you. You lied because that's not the truth. You could die tomorrow. So was that a true statement? I've been doing that with the way I've been feeling lately. Oh, thank you. It's not a true statement. Mom will be with you as long as there's breath in my body. Dad will be with you as long as they are accessible to you. Because you don't want to prepare them for thinking about living without you. But in all reality, it can happen and then they're not prepared. Because so then you can't have the conversations of, if anything ever happens to mommy, I don't want you to be sad for a long time. I want you to get up. If you take care of your brothers and sisters, help daddy or mommy. I want you to do really good in school. You have to talk about these things so that when these things happen, your child or your loved one is not walking around saying, they said they would always be with me. And so now they have this thing and now they're not and blah, blah, blah. No, my mom told me. My dad told me. At some point in time, they wasn't going to be here. But these are the things. My mom said she wanted me to do this if she wasn't here. She wanted me to do that if she wasn't here. That is a better way of preparing your child or your loved one to be without you or whatever it is. We think that not talking about it and not telling the truth about a situation makes it better. But in our reality, whitewashing any situation always makes it worse. Because you're covering up and you're not giving that person what they need, okay, so that they can make it through whatever it is that's coming. And you could be being very deceptive. It really is deception when you whitewash stuff, because you're making it seem like it's not bad, or you're making something that's bad seem like it's good. So, what things do you whitewash in your life? Can we get the definition of whitewashed again? Well, can y'all post it here again? Can y'all copy and paste it? What's the definition of whitewashed again? To camouflage. Sugarcoat. It's okay. False teaching. But what's the definition? A deliberate concealment of someone's mistakes or faults in order to clear their name. So you're deliberately covering up something. You're deliberately concealing something, is what whitewashing means. You're deliberately covering up. So maybe the question I should have asked you today was, what have you deliberately concealed or covered up? Write that down. What do I daily conceal or cover up to make somebody think this is something that it isn't? Oh, Stephanie. Ooh. No, I want you to write it on your paper. These are questions I want you to ask yourself. What are you deliberately concealing or covering up to make somebody think a situation or whatever is not as bad as what it really is? My living situation. You said, well, hey, uh oh, uh oh. Hmm. Is everybody over here thinking? That's good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let y'all just let that marinate. I turn it down on simmer on two, so it don't burn, and then I'll turn back up the heat when I come back. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna just turn y'all down and let that simmer. Okay? Put y'all on simmer. I put the lid on it now. Give me a moment. If a person asks you what's wrong and you lie and say nothing, and they've offended you, deception. deception. Said, oh, they pulling out the veggies. Of course they are. Okay, come on, because it's for the girlies. The deception of it all. Me and my sister just talked about that the other day too. Yeah, it's a real thing. Okay, you have a good day too. So with that, you can't fix the problem until you tell the truth. But when you won't tell the truth, then you're being deceptive. Or they ask you how you are, and you say fine, and you're not. You see, the customer is not always right. They are not. That's deception as well. That I'm happy in my current position in life. I didn't realize how expensive the whitewashing term is and how it goes. Family history. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So then you need to ask yourself, what stuff do you cover up to make it seem like it's not that bad? You hear me? T. Jason, you gotta, you gotta, you gotta, you gotta TikTok, right? Because you over your own mind. I think that the place that you should probably break that down is on yours. Since you want to teach, you don't interrupt another person's class to teach. You go teach your own. That's what you do. So that people will want to hear what you have to say. Okay, that's how you do that. You got the same TikTok I got. I say use it wisely. Okay, moving on. With that, so of course you can eat a snack in class. Yeah, I just don't. But yeah, people do. They be in the shower in class, scratching their rear end in class, making eggs. Ain't no telling. I don't even want to think about all that is done when they are in class. You just do what you need to. As long as I can't see it, I don't care. As long as you're not being rude over here, where I can see it, feel free. Eat your cereal, whatever you need to do to get comfortable. I'm cooking French toast in class. Right. I'm in the bathroom as we speak. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So then there you said I'm recording Instacart in class. That part. That part. We do what we need to do over here. It's a free range class. You can do what you need to do over here. I'm trying to tell you. So with that, now that you have written down or made a note that you need to be aware, you need to be aware of how you whitewash things and how you try to make somebody seem like something is not as bad as it really is because you are being deceitful. And we already know what deceit. If you go back to the brothers of Joseph, once the spirit of deceit comes in, he brings all these others with him, rage and murder and a whole bunch of other stuff. You know why? Because deception plans to destroy. Anytime you want to conceal something, you don't want to be exposed or whatever it is because something's going to be torn up instead of just telling the truth. And normally, when you conceal something or you hide or you're being deceitful, it causes more problems than it does helping. Like, I didn't tell you because I love you. No, you didn't tell me because you wanted to keep on doing wrong. That's why you didn't tell me. Like if me and my kids was being evicted, I told them if we didn't have money, I did not try to pretend like we did. I told them we don't have no money or food is low, so you guys need to be more mindful because I don't know when finances are going to change. We was like, you shouldn't tell them that. Why shouldn't I? Because if they go in there and they eat up everything, and then I don't know when I'm gonna have some more money to go back and do that again, that they gonna be the ones sad. Ooh, yeah, you welcome. You hear me? Because one, I'm not preparing them for when life gets tough. When they're an adult, they'll know what to do. They'll know it's time for me to cut back. I just can't keep doing whatever I want to do. I got to cut back so that I can continue to go forward. Right? It's like pruning your life, cutting back the stuff that's sucking up all your resources so that the rest of the plant can grow. Okay? But when you start to look inside yourself and see what type of person you are, you will realize a lot of times we be more deceitful than we really think we are. Who might have learned a little bit of that today? You could just put one finger up if you learned a little bit about yourself that you might be a little bit more deceitful than you thought. Because you cover up or make it not seem like it's not so bad. And we all do it. But it's something that we need to be mindful of. My husband said that's like not trusting God because we don't believe. Exactly. Hello. The man in the mirror type class. Y'all know how we do. We gonna laugh and joke, but we also gonna talk about what really need to be talked about. Because we can get mad and say, "Oh, they didn't tell us the truth, or they didn't keep the word, or it was really worse than what they said." Like, okay, prime example. If your boss say, "Oh, I just need you to come in for a couple hours," and really they already know that you're gonna be there for 6, but they tell you to, how would you feel? Would you feel like he deceived you, or he covered up how much work you was really gonna have to do, or how long you was really gonna have to be there? Would you be upset? He knew that you had 6 hours worth of work, but he told you two, so you plan for the babysitter for no more than 3, which is travel time to and from work. And come to find out, this is the type of job where if they call you in, you got to stay until the work is done. But they knew it was going to be 6 hours. That's deceitful, and it's actually whitewashing what it is that you need. Oh, it's not that much work. We just got to do a couple things, but they already know. No, it's hella work. All right, this is not for the married people. This is for the single folks. Relationship edition. Here we go. What things do you whitewash when you meeting new people that you plan on dating? Now, Ace, come on back. Come on back. See? Oh, your temper. You tell them you're not crazy. And you don't really be getting mad. Ooh, Ace said, yeah, I'm going to go on and leave. Ooh, finances. Your past. Past. Ooh. I knew this was going to get you. You said, I've only been over here a few minutes. So, ooh, STDs and showing a photo that was 10 years old. Oh, so, uh, old photos, old pics. Make them think you younger than what you is, aged or not. Hold on, you said STDs, catfishing. Ooh, about how many kids they got. Ooh, kids. What about that you still high school pictures? Uh-uh. Bad habits. Ooh. Red flags. They still married, well, they ain't single. I get that, but I'm just talking to the people that I'm settling. Oh, that you really okay, okay. Your anger issues, okay. Ain't ain't none of y'all whitewash the fact that y'all really don't like them. Oh, body count. You really don't like them. What about you just using them? Oh, mental state. What you didn't say? We just gonna put that right up here with temper, honey. Yeah, that you don't want to tell me you crazy. It's hell. And that's why Circa just stay over here on her side. If they're abusive. So nobody want to admit to the fact that they mess around with people because they using them. You a user. Because when they ask you what we doing, or they ask you, do you really like them? Or do you, oh, yes, they do whitewash that they a religious person. Definitely lie. I know that's not spelled right, but we'll be all right. There we go. I put an extra I in there somewhere, I think. It'll be okay. Jail record. Oh, hell yeah. Well, see, that's your fault because that's public record. I ain't writing that down. That's public record. But I'm gonna put it, but that's public record. You need to be doing your own background checks and do. I did credit collection, so yeah, I'm running all that. Don't even worry about it. We gonna put it jail records that you is a felon. That's an important thing though, in our reality. No, for real. Because if we get married and you a certain type of felon, we can't credit history. Yeah. Well, that's part of finances, but yeah, credit. Religion. We got that down here too, mama. Okay. So let's talk about it. You single? You find this person interesting, but you know that they just to pass the time until you find what you want. But that person will keep asking you, "What are we? What are we doing? How do you see me?" And you say, "What? We cool? We just vibing. I'm not looking for nothing right now." You're being deceitful because you know you are looking for something. You're just not looking for them. So are you being deceitful when you say I'm not looking for something, but you really are just not in that person? But you wasting their time. Yeah. Oh, we got that up there. We got it up here, I believe. Habits. Bad habits. You looking for someone. You're just not looking for them. So why don't you say, I like hanging out with you, but I don't see myself being in a relationship with you. Instead of going over and getting whatever it is that this person gives you. And that could be a number of things. Why don't you tell the truth? Why do you whitewash your answers? It's a chick or a homeboy you like hanging out with, but you know they pay for everything. And that's why you go hang out with them, but you really don't mess with them like that. And they be like, you my bestie, and you say, oh man, we you my bestie too, or we real close. No, you real close to their pocket. You real close to the benefits that comes along with being a friend to them. You know you can always count on them if you need a little cash. You need a ride. You need somebody to watch your kids. But in our reality, you really don't mess with them like that. So you whitewashing the fact that they really not your friend. They're a service to you. They are a benefit to you. But for real, you don't mess with them like that. And that's friendships, relationships, whatever. Friends zoning someone to get a babysitter. Exactly. You said, ugh, I was that friend. Uh-oh. At least you honest, Tasia. I love it. I love it. I know y'all be like, this week, it's only Saturday morning. I just got up. I ain't even had no cereal or nothing, Circle. Can you just chill? They're your friend, but you're not necessarily their friend in all reality. Yep, or an emotional support person that they can tell you all your business, but whenever you need them to be there as a support for you, they never have the time, or they just don't have the words because they don't care. You said, right, let me get my tea first before you chop me. Listen here. Is anybody over there like this is just why I don't come over here. This is exactly why I don't come over here. Oh, yeah, lying and saying, ooh, that's a good one. Lying and saying it is complicated. That's the, it's complicated. Woo! That mean I'm gonna mess with you because I like you and for whatever you gonna give me, but I really am still looking for something else. I normally don't do this, but oh, Amber. So again, what do you whitewash in your life? Mm-mm. Ooh, you said speaking bad about exes without seeing what they did wrong. You ain't lying about that. They'll make you think they was the best person in the world. Come to find out they was the damn devil. Is that an axe? And don't make me snatch yours out your head. Once I learn how to lasso with this bad baby, it's a wrap. I'm kind of on bed and slap your hand, and this will be coming right after that. I gotta give me a thing so my whip can be on my back like all the rest of my tools and stuff. Playing with y'all. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. I'm frozen. They always on some weird stuff. I don't know what to tell y'all, family. You said CERCA woke up and chose, bitch, can't chop this. I'll chop that house down in a minute. Listen, that is endowed with the spirit of the Holy Ghost, honey. It's a superpower thing. It's sending out shockwaves every time I swing it. Super Scion power is what I got. Y'all just go out and come back in. I don't know what to tell y'all. Hey, nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. I got Super Saiyan power. That's what I got over here. I don't know what to do. Y'all gotta go out and come back in. That's the only thing I can think of. The government is here. Y'all know they here. Every time the class get good, they do this. We'll put y'all on pause and see what they do. They be listening hard. They be listening hard to our classes. Why do they not want y'all? You know why they pay attention to us? Mm-hmm. They over here too. Right. They should come in and say hi. Stop being rude. Right. They was listening so hard this morning to me and my daughter's conversation that I couldn't even get on my phone. They kept saying that I wasn't on network. Yeah, and let little ugly have. Y'all know I wore this shirt already. I got this off of the internet. The idea, I made my own, but I got this off the internet. I knew I was a liar. We all lie, but ooh, that whitewash got me. Shut! Oh my God. I love my friend. She said, ooh, she said, I knew I was a liar, but ooh, that whitewash, it got me. Had to the culture in your chest. Like, ooh, let me, God, I didn't know I was a liar like that. I just thought I lied a little. You are funny, Poke. You're right. She said, wait a minute. Hold on, Auntie. Wait. Whoa, wait a minute. Listen here. So who used to have their finger up in somebody's face calling them a liar all the time and didn't know you had all three of them fingers and this one pointed back at you? I tried. I'm tired of the sugarcoating everything to save feelings. Oh yeah, that part. Mm-mm. Oh, me. Right. I need to sit down and really take a look at my life here. Lord help us. Oh, you said circus snatching wigs and lashes. Come here. You get what? I mean, because guess what? Honestly, y'all, this is all going back to fruits of the spirit. Y'all know that, right? In our reality, self control, thinking. Because when you whitewash stuff, you think you know better than God. You realize that, right? You hear me? Do you realize that? You trying to put yourself in God's shoes because you think not telling the truth or not giving the real information is going to make the situation better. So now, the moment you think you're going to whitewash the situation, you put yourself in God's shoes. Do you realize that? Because you trying to control the situation. Yes, my kids only call me. Child. Yes, ma'am. I'm live. Oh. Let me talk to my grandbaby though. Let me see it. Oh, those are cute. But you know Eliana has some like that. I did not know, and I just talked to somebody about some. Hi, it's Ugama. Emu. Emu. Look, it's your grandma. It's Ugama. Hi, it's Ugama. Hi. Hi, Emu. It's Ugama. Kiss. Mwah. Good morning. Hi. Okay, I'll call y'all when I get off. Okay, bye. Sorry, y'all. You know you get deaf when your grandkids get on the phone, get to yelling all loud and stuff. Because their parents be having the TV on 800. I don't even think the kids can hear me. That's my grandbaby. Listen. They gonna call during. I already got off the phone with one of them this morning, and them kids started crying. I said, "Yeah, that's grandma's. I'm going to let you handle it, cause this nothing. It's nothing. Y'all hear it? It's nothing over here. They did what? What did they do? What TikTok do? Sped y'all up? They be over here. They have not figured out how to listen effectively. They haven't. They fast forwarded my live. I don't even know how they do it, but they be over here listening. So, back to what I was saying. Come on. So now that we know, that's how you know they be listening. They gotta put y'all. Hello, Gov. Maybe y'all been waiting on me to say hi to y'all too. I'm sorry, I didn't say hello to y'all. Hello. Now, can y'all let me do what I'm doing over here, please? And thank you. We know y'all here. Y'all need to get a better system of watching and figuring out how y'all gonna do that without people knowing, because we know the days y'all showed up. Way back when you showed up, then y'all didn't even try to hide. Y'all should have came up with a better name for the internet box that y'all put outside my house. I probably would have used like Bluebird or something. The gamer name. You just gonna put the name I call y'all, right? Bet. Okay, y'all. I guess that was their little joke. But I told y'all niggas y'all was gonna be busting up the road out here before y'all did it, and then y'all busted up the road out here and put them cameras out there. I guess the bird cameras wasn't working good enough. Who believes now that they trying to figure out how CERCA be knowing certain stuff before she know? Because they know about the paranormal, and they know about psychics. They know about prophecies coming true. They know. And they watch those people. And those are the people that they hurry up and paint them out to be crazy so that they can lock them up somewhere. Because they be telling their plans. Can I ask y'all a question? And we already talked about this already, but now that y'all see everybody is talking about leave the world behind, please tell me that you just don't feel super excited that God allowed us to get together and be on what we be on with sharing information and having our stuff together prior to the world being kind of awakened to what is getting ready to go on. Who's happy that you didn't have at least a year or 2 years to prepare, whether it be your mind or whatever? Because most of the world, they like, oh, I might get a couple of those little straw things, and but it's not really that big of a deal. The government has stuff. Do you care about being called crazy now, or do you care about people saying you was in a cult now? Or are you just happy that God used all of us to come together and be able to see all around the world what was going on so that we could be ready? Because there's a lot of information I wouldn't have known if some of y'all wasn't overseas. You just got to get on it right now, okay? Zanita, you just start now, girl. Food banks is constantly handing out free food, and they don't ask you nothing. You just got to give them your zip code. You don't got to spend all the money to get it. There's things that you could do. Nobody knows the time nor the hour. That part, and we got to be ready and do. It does, Cat. At the food pantry right now. And is Miss Michelle. I need to be trying to see if it's one. I don't be having time. I think the ones around here like Wednesday, Friday, or something. Good morning. So with that, now that you know you a liar, are you gonna work on not whitewashing and sugarcoating things? Is that it? Is that what y'all gonna do? No more whitewashing and no more sugarcoating. Right? Because this really just equals out to lies. That's all it is. Lies. And God said he hated a liar. Now, what I want to ask you is, how soon after you whitewash something were you lied to or deceived? Because you might tell your kids something just so they leave you alone. And then guess who does that to you? Your boss or your spouse. Your boss tell you, yeah, I'll give you whatever you want just to get you to come into work. And then you get there and they change their mind. Like you did your kid this morning. Because you can whitewash and sugarcoat stuff that hurt your children too. Just so you can get them out of your hair. But when your boss do it to you, you mad. When the car person does it to you, you're upset. When the hairstylist just get you in their chair and then they add all this extra stuff to make it seem like your price wasn't gonna really be that bad, or the car people do that to you, now you mad, but you did it to your husband and your kid before you left, or your wife and your kid before you left the house. You said gut punch. I'm just saying. So if you feel like people are lying to you, you might want to see who you've been lying to or gaslighting since you being gaslit. You gaslight your children all the time to get them to do what you want them to do. Tell them whatever they want to hear so they'll get out your room or go lay down. And then you change your mind and say, well, I'm an adult and I have issues and I don't have to, I'll get to it when I get to it. You get an attitude because you the parent, but you told them something that wasn't true, made it not seem so bad, and then you let them down. Ain't that what a man do to you when he won't tell you he don't really want you? He'll just keep kind of giving you little things to keep you there until he's going to drop the bomb on you. Or a woman doing the same thing to a man. Do you do this to your children? Keep telling, okay, next week, okay, next week, okay, next week, and then never. Instead of just telling them the truth and saying, I don't know when I'm taking. I don't know. But please stop asking me. You'll know the day we go. You know what this teaches your kids to do? Manipulate. Because all of this is manipulation. You teach them to tell people what they want to hear to cover up, no matter how bad it really is. It's not that bad, mommy. I didn't make a big mess. I only made a mess. But you made a mess. But it's not a big one. No, no, not a big mess like this. No, I just made a little. But you made a mess. And I asked you, did you make a mess? And it doesn't matter if the mess is little or big. You made a mess. It don't matter how much money you spent. You said you wasn't gonna spend none. It don't matter how many times I took you back. You said you wasn't gonna do this no more. How many of y'all manipulate your parents? Whenever they don't want, or you, they say, how bad is it? Well, my bills ain't really that bad. I just need it. No, that's not the truth. You can watch this later. Kelly, we got 800 and something of these classes on YouTube under the live video, baby. It'll be available as soon as I get off here. CERCA TROVA 22. Most of our classes have been recorded on YouTube. You're welcome. Just get your tissues, because if you get into any of the other ones, you might be a crying mess sliding down like you in a Lifetime movies that's just gonna get you a blanket and stuff, because it ain't no telling what you go hear over there. But it can tap dance on your throat real good and on your chest. So I just say get your stuff. You know, I ask God questions and you like, oh Joy, you wanna know the truth? Oh, okay, God, and do. And the truth be hurting. Put it on your chest, protected, your mouthpiece, your body armor, all of it. Better get ready, because it's going to make you look inside yourself and you might not like what you see. Because it's easy to get this outside looking away. But can you make your inside match your outside? Can you make your inside as flawless and as put together as your outside? Schizo, guess what? Nobody teaches. If you want to talk about the opposite, all you got to do is go in your class and do it. Nobody don't tell me what to teach. If you want to talk about it, you got a TikTok. You can do it. We're talking about this right now. If we might not talk about that for another 2 weeks. This is where we are right here. Stay on task, please. Okay. So with that, how many people or how many seeds have you sown? Okay, the recap is on YouTube. We record all of these, y'all. If you ever want to go back and catch a class, all you got to do as soon as I hang up, it's available on YouTube because we record live on YouTube too. So, how many people do you think, or how many seeds have you sown of not being told the complete truth because you whitewash situations? You would not tell a person the actual truth of what it really is when you were asked. Who can say that they've been scared to tell the truth? Raise your hand if you ever been scared to tell the complete truth to somebody you care about or whatever. Now, why? Why were you scared to tell the truth? And so you whitewashed whatever, or you sugarcoated, or you manipulated them. Why were you doing that? Didn't want to deal with the repercussions. Let's write this down. Come on. Hold on. Hold your thoughts. Hold your thoughts. Hold your thoughts. Why? Uh-oh. H. You didn't tell the truth. Yeah. So, rejection. Okay. Somebody said the repercussions. Fear of acceptance. Fear. Potential arguments. Avoiding reactions. Avoiding reactions. Oh, what was the other one? Because you really go flip your lid if you knew more. Ooh. Hurt feelings. Go crazy if you knew the truth. Okay. Fear of abandonment. Okay, let's go over here. Okay. I think I spelled that wrong. I'm sure I did. Don't want to lose control. Lose them or control. Okay. To hide your lie. Ooh. Ooh. Plausible deniability. You know what? I don't even know if I spelled that right, but it is what it is. Y'all know where we're going with this. Okay. Making them see how bad they really are. What do you mean? Oh, you don't want them to realize how bad they really are? Wow. Covering up how horrible they are. Covering how horrible they are. Okay. All right. So let's Okay, so we got that. Okay, so hold on real quick now. So you were okay being a liar because of rejection. You were okay being a liar because of fear. You were okay being a liar because you were trying to avoid something. You were okay being a liar because you didn't want to hurt their feelings. You didn't want to tell the truth because you thought that they would go crazy and hurt you if they knew the truth. You didn't want to tell the truth because you thought that you would be abandoned, lose control. You didn't want to tell the truth because you had to hide more lies. You didn't want to tell the truth because of plausible deniability. Lord Jesus. And covering how horrible the person is. Now, are we ready? Guess what all of this is? Guess what all of this is? Guess what all of this is? Disobedience and a reason for you to bust hell wide open. It's sin. It's sin. Y'all remember Adam? Y'all remember Cain? Y'all remember they tried to cover up and make it seem like it wasn't as bad as what they really did? And the problems that came out of them doing that, not telling the truth. So what you think you're covering is going to grow more trouble. And it could be for generations. And you take the chance of going to hell because you're a liar. It don't matter what reason you lied for. When the truth was asked of you, you didn't tell it. And you tried to manipulate, sugarcoat, whitewash. Okay, you gaslit them. You had to lie to cover up that lie. Which is going to cause tempers. Finances is probably going to change. Right? Whatever past relationship y'all had ain't going to be there no more. You hear me? Depending on the situation, you might have an STD that you got to tell them about. Lying could start some bad habits because you keeping on to that secret and you want to numb it, so you're drinking more, smoking more, putting yourself in risky situations. And because your mind is confused on trying to cover up, you so consumed with trying to cover up your lie, you might be getting yourself into a situation where you don't see no red flags. Guess what? And you could be settling for something that is going to make you sick for the rest of your life. Ain't that really crazy? So you whitewashing stuff really screws you. Because every seed that you sowed of deception has to come back to you. Multiply. So for every reason that you lied, you sowed seeds to be rejected. You tried not to be rejected, and because you didn't tell the truth, they probably gonna reject you. The fear of losing them too late because you didn't tell the truth, so you're going to lose them anyway. The reaction that you probably would have got if you would have told the truth, right? You're not going to get it. You're going to get an expanded version because you were deceitful. You tried not to hurt them, but by lying, you hurt them even more. And what could that do? Make them pop, snap, crackle, and pop on you. And they probably will leave you. And you are not in the control of the situation. And now you have to be lied to about what's going on if they're a petty person and want to get you back. And they very well could tell you about how horrible of a person you are. Is it still worth it to sugarcoat? Because every reason as to why you didn't tell the truth, you just sold that into your life. It's all gonna happen because you didn't tell the truth, because you sold all of those seeds. You sold deception. You worked under the spirit of fear. The Bible, that's disobedience. God said, "Don't fear nothing." The spirit of fear, He ain't gave it to you, so that's a sin right there. Boom. You rejected God by not telling the truth, because He is truth. Do you see how all of this is? When you avoid something, that's back to whitewashing because you're covering it up. You're trying to make it like this is just a sticky situation all the way around. You lose when you don't tell the truth. You said, "Come on, I used to be a liar. This is so true. Nothing good comes from it." Ooh, no matter what the reason is. Thank you, Nikki. I'm trying to tell you. So all of this, as to the reasons why you didn't, is the reasons as to why you're gonna be feeling that shortly. You still end up feeling it, and now it's multiplied. Ain't no such thing as a little lie. A lie is a lie. Come on. You said she done threw it upside down on my head. Sorry. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let that simmer. I'm turning the stove down on two. I'm gonna let that simmer. Y'all go on and just think about that. It's on two now. It ain't boiling over. Y'all make sure my pot don't boil over now. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. have some art projects I'm gonna do, but we're gonna try to turn up this evening, because last night I was just not feeling it. So I don't even think this got to be a long lesson. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to hit them swift and quick and get on up out of there. You ain't get to be there all day, because then folks get to getting up and stuff. You just got to hit them hard and move on. You know what I'm saying? Stun them niggas and then get on out. And that's what I'm about to do, because I think a lot of people over here, you know what I'm saying, that one hitter quitter. You just go on and tap them out real quick, and then you ain't got to worry about nothing. You done said enough today. Sean, she said, yep, auntie, I think you should go and do whatever chores and stuff you was going to do. I think it's okay. I think you should have some time to yourself and just chill out and get off our nerves. You can get off our nerves if you want to, auntie. It's fine. You can get right off our toes and don't be. See, that even goes back to this. Oh, tell me we don't work on ourselves over here. Look at that. Manipulative, selfishness, controlling, deceiving, cunning, lying. So exploit, all of that falls under exploit. So you're exploiting a person for what you want from them. Self-discipline, introspection, compassion, understanding, empathy, courage, gives to people. You see? Y'all remember this personal case study? Who remembers this? This goes right along with what we're talking about today. What type of person are you? Why you always talking about what somebody did to you? Who are you to other people? Do we know you? Nigga, you know me. Nigga. I thought a lot. Nigga, you love me. Nigga, y'all gotta, come on. Y'all be telling God you love him. He said, let me put my song on real quick. Uh-huh. He said you love me, but you act like Lucifer. You said you love me, well, why you a liar? You said you love me, well, why you a thief? You said you would love me, why you don't give to the poor? You said you love me, why when I wake you up at 3 o'clock you don't get up to pray? You said you love me, but you don't never be in my face asking me what I think about how you living. But you love the Lord. It is a hard thing to look in yourself and see that you're not as good of a person as you think. But the more that you do it, the happier your life will be, the freer you will feel, because you're not living a lie no more. You're living the truth, and whatever that is. And when you can say, I used to lie real bad. I used to be trifling. I didn't care about who husband I slept with. When you can say stuff like that, now everybody thing is different. I knew the Lord said you mess with somebody's husband, you play with your life. But with that, whatever your sin is, because ain't no one bigger than no other one. You hear me? You hear me? My stomach is hurting right now. That means you about to purge some stuff out. That's good. If you feeling uncomfortable right now, that means God is purging you. He about to get some stuff out of you. You gotta come out. It's either gonna come out one or two ways. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. That's what we work on here. We work on ourselves. We ain't worried about who trying to be saved and who ain't. Listen, I ain't even where I need to be. I can't be worried about nothing. Him or her without sin cast the first stone. That part. But we gotta learn ourselves so that we can know. That's why the Bible says you better be searching yourself, and then you go search the scriptures and make sure you lining up. You said Jesus knows my heart. We wrote that on that first paper. That means I'm gonna keep on being a liar. I think I'm an ugly cry in the shower after this class. Vicky, taking accountability. That part. That part. That's funny. Well, I love y'all. I'll probably get back on here in a little bit. I'm probably about to go take me a nap because I've been up since 3. So I figure I'd get on here, bust y'all head a little bit because he buzzed mine this morning. You said I don't want to play no more. For real, for real. Oh, pumpkin. That's why I'm about to get off. I'm going to let y'all do. But I do want y'all to think about those questions that you wrote on that paper. And I do want you to think about how you treat other people. Try not to cry while I'm driving. You better cry, girl. Just make sure you can see. It's okay. Oh, Jesus knew my heart. I've been lying about my heart to myself. Ooh, me too. I knew it had to be me too. Uh-oh. 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 Everybody about to be, pick your shoulders up. Head, chin up, buttercup. Chin up. It's going to put your shoulders back. Don't sunk all in the chair. Come on, stand up straight. It's okay. It's all right. The world is not ending because you found out another thing. You said you explained it down to the letter. Listen here. But this is the thing though. Once you know, you said this right here got my chest hurting. Ooh, listen, at least y'all get to go through it in a group. I had to go through it by myself. God was telling me all of these horrible things about myself, and it wasn't nobody to be around. I had to just be locked in here with it. Well, not in here, but in the other spaces when He was giving it to me. So, how did you pray first, Amber, and you ask God to give you the words and to speak for you, and He will. He will put the words in your mouth, and you won't even believe you saying them like that. But the person will hear and understand. You said knock the wind out of me. Listen here, honey. Yeah, I told you I used to be in the shower. I used to just be crying all the time. I used to be crying all the time. People like, you always cry because you always telling me, yo, I'm not like, I mean, I'm not bad, but I'm just working so hard on myself, and it just seemed like it's always something else. That's because there was a whole bunch of stuff in there from the beginning. And you listen to the whitewashed preachers telling you just because you was going to church, you said we need a recovery group after this one. Oh, listen, I understand. I'm trying to tell y'all, I understand. Our school should be mandated to take this class. Listen here. This is why I don't be thinking I can teach because I'm messed up myself. No, that's exactly why you will. I just told you where you think this stuff come from. He told me how messed up I was. I told you when he had my godmother tell me I was spoiled, but not in a good way. I said, Mama, I know. She said, no, baby. She said, let's look up the definition of spoiled. And it was like rotten, vile, uh, not desirable. I was like, she said, baby, don't nobody want nothing spoiled around you. She said, if you got some spoiled meat or spoiled eggs or spoiled milk, you're going to get it away from you. I said, first of all, her even talking to me like that hurt my heart because I love this woman so much, like under my kids. Like, I just broke down crying. This was years ago. I just broke down crying. Yeah. Yeah. I said, oh, think about it. If some meat is spoiled, as soon as you walk in your house, your face turn up. You're like, oh, what is that? How did what y'all didn't take the trash out? What is that? And it will permeate through you. One little bitty piece of meat in your trash can left unattended to will take over you can smell it upstairs in the bathroom. How is this big? It could be this much shrimp scale in your sink, caught in a piece of something or whatever, in the trash bag on the side of the thing by the stove. And when you wake up in the morning, what the hell is that? It instantly puts you in a mood. Come home, the kids ain't took the trash out. It's been the summertime. Somebody left the door. What is that smell? What is that? Baby, that perch skin on my kitchen stinking in the morning. I'm trying to tell you, have your whole house reeking. You be like, wait a minute. What is that? One of my kids had left a shrimp shell like under the sponge, but they had put it like in a little thing. I don't want to say my kids, somebody did. My son just cooked eggs and got the house smelling funky. Listen here. So see how the devil took the word spoiled and tried to make it into something amazing. But in all reality, don't nobody want to deal with no spoiled bratty kid either, because they rude, nasty, and don't nobody. Most people will ignore them after a time, right? Because most spoiled people are selfish, greedy. They don't think about other people. They only think about what they want. Can't be corrected. Come on, self-centered. You said I can say now that I have pulled over. Uh-oh. What happened, Auntie? This class has gutted me. Auntie, she said, wait, I had to pull over. Auntie said she was driving. She had to pull over. She had to pull over. Auntie, she said, this class gutted me after saying that I had to pull over. Woo. Listen, me too. I'm trying to tell you. And then you expect people to deal with your old raggedy spoiled kids. No, they can't come over here. Listen, TT complete. TikTok, I'm completely done today. Thinking about getting a glass of wine already. No! What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. You got about 4 more hours. Just wait. I feel you though. It do. This class showed me that by not being honest with myself and others, I caused me pain. Uh-oh. Okay, so I won't leave y'all broken. We could be here a few more minutes if y'all need me. Yeah. Oh man. You said it's 5 p.m. somewhere. You said it's 12:32 where I am actually. Oh Lord. Okay, well, amen. Yeah. I really didn't know myself as well as I thought I did. I'm going back home and going to bed. I definitely have to regroup. Oh, Auntie! You said you have a shelter for us or what? Because I need recovery. Oh my God, Lord. Well, I asked the Lord before I got on here to help me teach a class that would do what it's supposed to do. And I guess he did. So this is like a Baruch message. I'm feeling the vibe that's coming this way. Everybody about to make some chili this evening and be in their bed eating soup like they don't feel well, even though they do. I'm just gonna take some time. I'm gonna go take a bath. And you said Second Baruch has nothing on this. Oh Lord. Oh jeez. So the contractions are getting more intense, you said. Looks like you guys are birthing some new people out of yourselves. Here comes the spoiled t-shirts. Oh God. Oh Lord. I say do it. I say let everybody know. Acknowledging the problem is the first step to change, and that part, time to step up, me first. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. You said I'm speechless. Okay. Okay. So can I ask y'all a question? How much hooping and hollering did I do today? This was a very simple message. Excuse me, we didn't even put out no books. No books. Oh Lord. I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make one. I actually just got some stuff to make some stuff. Give me a minute. I'm gonna make one for sure. Baruch Part 2, the sequel. Mm. Okay. No books, but so much knowledge. Oh, thank you, Punky. This the thing though. You fool yourself when you won't renew your mind daily. And renewing your mind is assessing the situation as to why your mind keeps being all over the place. Because some things we do, we don't even realize what we're bringing on ourselves. It's a lot of stuff that we've gone through, and it was our own fault. In our reality, y'all, we did it to ourselves. Yep. You make it worse because you know why that's bad, because you step down in God's place and you say, I know what is better. I can lie, I cannot tell the truth, and that's gonna clear this up. And God is saying, no, I said tell the truth. You have to take accountability and do. And then you be mad when people lie to you or they don't tell you the truth or they're not honest with you, but you do it. And even if it's to your kids, it's still wrong because they're still people. Healing can hurt, especially if you pick at the scab. That part. Now we had help doing this to ourselves. Oh Lord Jesus. And did. But you still had to make a choice. You said, Cat, I'm really beat up. Oh. Well, I told y'all that this was basic training. Last year was basic training. Thank you. This year, you are now going into your specialty. So whatever you specialize in, and now that you got your basic training, now you're going into your specialty training, and each one of us has specialty training. Whatever it is that you're going to be doing in the kingdom of God, he's now training you for it. And there are things that he's going to have to take out. There are muscles that he's going to have to build up. There's things that he's going to have to tear down because it's not going to be useful for where you're going. You said out of basic straight to AIT. Oh, we got some people that already know because everybody said it. That's right. I don't even, yeah. Well, that part. Army people. Yep. You didn't even get to go home. You didn't even get to go home and see your folks. So if it's been lonely over there, that's because we need you right now. God needs you to get moving right now. You'll see him in a minute. So if it's kind of quiet around, that's because he needs you to come on in. One thing. I'm connected to the source and it's journey myself and my heart and my father alone. Come on now. That part. She said, "What holiday break?" Festive cheer for everyone. The better you know yourself, the happier you gonna be. It's a real thing. You said block his number and let Little Ugly have him. Is speaking to you too. This has spoke to a few people today. Some of them ain't saying nothing, but a lot of people said this. This is actually speaking as well, and he is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Everything. You see. You said hugs for everyone. Queen said she giving out hugs if y'all need them. She said hugs for everyone. This is like after church when everybody that got in the spirit and they so tired they just got to praise the Lord, sister. Yeah. Ooh, praise the Lord. That message was good today. Look, everybody broke down, want to go eat something and get to bed. Good thing it's cloudy and whatnot. So I said, I need one, please. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, just walk around and everybody give everybody hugs like you do when you first the churches first start. We're gonna do it at the end because I think everybody need a band-aid. Rip me out the plastic if you're feeling brand new. Listen, I don't even know what that thing because I'm feeling brand new. I just ripped it off real fast. That puss need to come out. That puss need to come all the way out. It was infection in there. And everybody else was scared to touch it. So I went on and lanced it open real fast while you was looking out the window. Don't worry about it. Poured some medicine down in there. You said I need mac and cheese, potato salad, and some kitty yams for the recovery. Ooh, that sounds good too. You ain't even lying. Some comfort food. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. I probably want to eat my feelings right now too. I think I do still. You said you sure did. Listen here. Yes, I will. Yes, ma'am, I will. You said when you say you're about to count, but you on three and you hit them at two, I hit you at one. Cause you waiting on two. Let's not even go to three. One. Cause you waiting on me to say three or two, but we ain't even getting to two. I'm gonna get you together. I got other things to do. Hmm. Well, I love y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. Can y'all journal today? Who want a challenge? I'm gonna wash my hair because I need to massage my brain and then relax. You said we barely made it to what? You said we barely made it to what? You didn't even let me say wait. Okay. If you up for a challenge, I need you to call three people. How can you not enter journal after this class? Somebody might not. Somebody might not. Somebody might not. Listen, if you're up for a challenge, I need you to call three people or text three people this exercise. Ask them what's the definition of whitewashed, what's the definition of sugar coated, and then ask them to identify some things in themselves that line up with that. You said I have a lot to write. Uh-oh. Who's open for the challenge? I think we need a break this evening. I got y'all. Don't even worry about it. We here. I got y'all. Listen. Maybe that's why God let me go to sleep early because he knew we was gonna have all this energy floating around this morning. Now she want me to get rid of the boyfriend I got. No, no, you're not gonna get rid of them. They gonna love you because they going deeper in their own self. Why? Dang. So nobody gonna do it. Y'all scared? You scared? You scared? Yeah, y'all scary. Do it. Y'all scary? Oh, y'all scary. No, I'm just messing with y'all. You said, You said you want me to lose the one friend I got. Seriously, I only have one. You said I got my peoples already. Uh-oh. Hilarious. Yes, you gotta do it. Because guess what? They gonna go, I'm doing it. I still gotta listen. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's talk about that. Who else did the day's exercise with some folks? Or yeah, basically, dear daughter. Or what things have you whitewashed in your life or sugar coated in your life? You can do it with your family or whoever, your kids, whoever. Let me blow my nose, y'all. Hold on. Y'all are funny. Sorry. All right, let me go so I can call my grandbaby back before my daughter go to work. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later, but definitely do that. And I want y'all to take time to journal these things about yourself too. Okay, I need y'all to take time. Don't just rush through this exercise, and just because you started today, don't mean more of it tomorrow or whenever it comes to mind. Because this is not a just one time thing. This is something that you should work on. I ain't saying you got to be focused on it every day, but it's definitely something that changes your character. It shows if you're really as integral as you say. I love y'all. Yeah. You said come back tomorrow, just making me cry. Listen, I'm gonna probably come back on later on. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, but I got some things I gotta do too. So I love y'all. Bye.